Welcome to the C language training session. Today we are covering the topic how to perform input and output operations in C language. Input and output means reading and writing the data from the user. In C language, we use standard functions to perform I/O operations. All functions are defined in stdio.h header file. We have three categories of input and output function. First type is formatted input function and formatted output function. Example for formatted input function is scanf. It is used to accept all types of values from the user. And we have printf function. So that is used to print the output. Next, we have character input and output function. Under character input function, we have three functions are there: getChar, getChe, getCh. And character output function, putChar function is there. Then third category is string input function, example getS, and string output function, example putS. Now let us start studying from the formatted input function. In C language, we use scanf is used to accept the input value from the user. Using scanf, we can access the data belong to int, float, character, or string data type. Now, let us try to understand the syntax of the scanf function. Scanf function will take two parameters. The first parameter is format specifier. Second parameter is variable name. And also we will be using an ampersand, which is called as an address operator. What is format specifier? By default, the scanf function will not understand what type of value will be entered by the user. To inform the scanf function that we are typing int value or float value, so we use a special character called format specifiers. Each data type has got a dedicated format specifier value. And ampersand, we call it as address operator, and variable name is used to store the value in a specific variable. So example is, say for example, I have declared an int variable called num. And to accept the integer value from the user, the format specifier that I am using is %d. And ampersand is an address operator, and num is my variable name. After learning about the scanf function, now we will study about the printf function. Printf is a formatted output function. It prints the output and it prints all types of values. Now let us try to understand the syntax of the printf function. It takes format specifier and also it takes the variable name. For example, I have declared a variable here int roll number and I have assigned the value 1001. To print this variable value as output, we have to use the format specifier %d because the type of value which I want to print is of the int type. And this is what the output you will going to get. The second way of writing the output is you can add a label here. The label indicates that what value we are printing as a output. For example, if you give roll number %d and the variable name, you will get this output will be printed with the label. Sometimes we can also directly use the printf function without specifying any format specifier. This will be used whenever you want to directly print the value. Now, let us see the example for the character formatted input and output function. So, for example, so I have the functions like, I have written a program here. I have written a program here for printf and scanf function. Initially, I have declared three variables of the type int, character, and grade. And here I have mentioned what type of value user has to type. And I have written a label here. And also I have used the appropriate scanf function with the proper format specifier. To accept the integer value, so I have used %d. To accept the character value, I have used %c. And to accept the float value, we have used the format specifier %f. Then what we are doing, so whatever the value we input will be stored in the variable, and later using the printf function, so we are printing the value stored in the variable as a output. Now let me execute this program and see the show the output for you. For example, so I'm typing the integer value, registration number, and I'm typing the grade value, which is character, and I'm typing the piece value, which is the float, and then we are printing the output here. Hope you have understood this example. Now let us understand about the character input and output function. So when you take up the character and input and output function, we have three important functions are there. To accept a character value from the user, like getChar, getChe, and getCh. All the three functions are used to accept the character value from the user, but they will differ in their functionality. And we have only one function, putChar, to print the output. And all the functions like getChar, getCh, putChar are defined under the header file conio.h. Now let us just see the example for the character input and output function. So I have declared three character variable here, grade 1, grade 2, and grade 3. And I'm taking input from the user, character values. I'm accepting character values from the user using the character input function. Later, we are printing the value by using the printf and the putChar function as an output. So now let us execute this program. The first function you can see here, the first character function I'm using here is getChar. So getChar function will store the character value in the variable after you press the enter key. Second function I am using is getCh. After the getCh function, after typing the character, it will be assigned to the variable without pressing the enter key. Last function I am using is getCh. Using this function, whatever character you accept from the user will not be displayed on the screen. For example, I have typed T. Since I have stored in the variable, therefore it is printing. Otherwise, it will not, whatever the character you type will not be echoed on the screen, or it will not be displayed on the screen. Next, so we will study about the string input and output function. So even though the C language did not support the string data type, we have a dedicated function to accept a string value from the user and to print the string value as output. For example, getS is the function used to accept the string value from the user, and putS is the function which is used to print the string value as output. In this example, basically, first I have declared two string variable by using the character array like student name and course name. And then I am accepting the input from the user by using the scanf function and also the getS function. And then we are printing the output. One output I am printing using the printf function, where the format specifier that we will be using is %s. Another function that we are using is the putS function to print the string value as output. So now let me execute this program and show you the output. So for example, see, I am typing my name Vijaya. So the name will be printed as that. I am typing my name Vijaya. So that name will be printed as an output. Hope you have understood all these functions. Thank you.